And Ventimane, Joker back at it again once again. And yes, I got a new mic today, and today I am recording in my room. And we are doing the Rumored Alchemist quest, so let's say hi to this lady.
Sister Rosaria, so here you are.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I like this lady.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find
I want
it the
her.
least bit odd?
Also, welcome to the stream.
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening
I like this
ceremony.
lady.
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening.
I like this lady. This lady, I want her. I wonder what her skills are.
Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of...
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up.
Jiggle
But if you
physics.
dally any longer, you really won't...
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've got to get going.
Huh. Hello. Never mind. Oh god, Poimon.
That nun's an expert at making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch
Well,
out.
see, we are the
Or a trickster at best.
we're the traveler. We are one being.
I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. You think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you, the honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror.
Yep, that's me.
Well then, given your status, I won't prep. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on this.
What? Do the nuns of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people?
Apparently they do, Poimon.
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
You
talk
can't.
about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
Well, see, we're investigating the truth of this
You're
world.
only a traveler. I doubt you have any great skill. Whatever. I had a notion of who you were seeking. If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine.
Okay.
I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts
So
to be
you're
vigilant.
more like a
I
detective,
can tell,
miss.
I think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's...
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Okay. Oh. Yep, I know my elemental level might be bugging you. Don't worry. I'll eventually get to it.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
Oh god.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me?
I mean, I've already been here.
I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
I've been exploring past this.
Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Oh, Wormsele. Where are you leading me to? Wormsele, I don't need to go up here. I don't need to... Okay. Well, I guess we're going up here. Okay. Chest? Yeah. Give me that mystic ore. I need that mystic ore. Yeah. If I remember correctly, he went this way? Yes, he went this way. There he is. Albedo. The Geo boy. And now the helitrolls are doing stuff.
Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
Oh.
Can't he see those hilichurls? Isn't he in danger?
Oh, now they're pissed off at us.
Looks like we startled them.
I mean, it's quite simple. I have Child, which, speaking of Child, I'm going to need to farm that Hydro set for him. There we go.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilichurls unfinished.
Ah, so you're sketching helitrolls.
Sketching hilichurls.
That makes sense. Okay.
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain.
I like his voice, his English
Have a
voice.
look at my sketch. It may give you a clue.
Very avant-garde.
Look at the detail. But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilichurls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me
We're gonna get a thesis.
Stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Oh, we found your man! Peace! We found your man!
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey!
Yeah, didn't you have questions? Oh well.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to think, but back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Yep.
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight.
Yep.
You've got the whole of Mondstadt. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar.
Ah, you are worthy of your scholarly reputation, mate.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Your research.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with...
I mean, hey, you know, the boy just wants to talk about the essence of life and how life all came to be, Poimon. I get what he's saying.
Giving a demonstration
You know?
would be better than trying to explain.
Okay.
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Okay, I like that.
You can do that?
Yes, he can do that. Alchemy is a miraculous and really useful thing, Poimon.
I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no result. It's like you, in that it hails from another world,
Ooh.
helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Okay.
You're struggling to figure it out. Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
You won't be of any assistance, Poimon, but I will.
I beg to differ.
Exactly.
I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world, but you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
I get it. I'm an object of research.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
What's in it for me, though?
Aura, knowledge.
Ah,
The answer to the
okay.
question you were seeking. It happens to time for a change of
It sounds
surroundings.
great.
We should be going. There's research to do.
Oh. Oh.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
I like her design a lot. Head to the test. Where's the test site? Oh God. Okay. I could actually probably get there. Somewhere over there. If I were to backtrack, then I could probably get there, and that would actually be pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
So let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna need Albedo. Not that Albedo. I'm gonna need the Albedo quest. First experiments. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill these, aren't I? Okay. Bennett, go! So I can collect the Rhyhorn crap for the event. Yep. There's an event going on, by the way. It's the, Ow. How dare you attack me? Can't wait to swap my Noblesse Obliged set of a child and be able to put it to use on somebody else, but not the Albedo banner. By the way, if I'm on that banner, if you need supports, it has a lot of good supports. Oh my God. Right here. The Chuck Prince and the Dragon. If not for Sucrose, no one would have known. Got Albedo. It's hiding a great secret, one that involves mysterious unknown sword in a mountain entombed in ice for millennia. Onwards and upwards, traveler in spite of the bitter cold. This sword. Get this sword. It's amazing. Yep. Okay. So now to get... Oh God, my cold is super duper high. Oh boy. That's very high cold. Okay, hello Albedo. Albedo.
After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
Well, probably.
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the end. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Now you don't have a brain, Poimon, and it doesn't seem like you really understood a single thing he just said.
That to be a delicious fruit? Dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well,
Something about you sure know how to do it a lot.
occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid.
You have to, Kate.
I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines
I actually want to unlock the friendship to be able to understand what he
The subject of my first
does.
research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon.
Paimon.
Floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I got Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh. Well, that possibility. I wonder. Did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
No, your god did.
I mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick.
She's so confused.
No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
Because you're useless, except for emergency food.
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation... Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you... Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in some...
No! No! You knew, Mahoyo, my pain of farming oceanids. Slimes! Slimes! Yeah, okay. Jeez Louise. When you're not using a traveler and instead you're using a god.
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be fast?
You don't even use the traveler?
Bring it on.
Oh, mother of God.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Get out of here! Yahoo!
There.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the order? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Not a scratch.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test...
Internal flow?
How do you test that? Please don't cut me open.
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power.
Okay.
If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course
You
of
explode.
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health
Yes,
checkup.
that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, it's a type of ore known as star silver. But unfortunately, not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some stars. All going to plan. We should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver... Let's keep our eyes open.
Yeah. Yeah, I might explode. Don't mind me.
No time to lose. Solidify.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Okay. Beto's campsite, Star Silver. That's what Star Silver looks like. So that's where our Beto is. Hello.
This is my campsite. I've added them at... While we are waiting, have a look over here.
What are we looking at? Okay, we're looking at alchemy board. Is that Timaeus?
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Monst...
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board.
Whoa. Look at all the data.
Huh.
You got all these results from one slime victim?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Rational.
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have vision.
So you're saying I'm related to slimes.
Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in...
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A
Get wrecked.
slime, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origin. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world, now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're...
Great, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, we're gonna collect data.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all go... In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Alright. Drink the... Okay. I shall drinketh thy potion. How do I drinketh thy potion? Need to drinketh thy potion. There we go.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
There we go. There you go.
You got a funny look on your face.
You drank this?
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal
Yeah.
is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary dysfunction.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test
Of
subject.
course. You're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy,
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to...
then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable.
I
kind.
feel like you're referring to something in particular,
The
mate.
good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a
Oh
peculiar
my god.
they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
Yeah.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power.
Well, that's good. I won't explode.
Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collate.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me. But starting with the premise of an elemental life form? Now...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a sucker. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look? Yeah.
Okay. I shall observe the table. I shall observe the shelf.
Here comes Albedo.
I shall craft. Okay, I don't have enough of the blues. That's very, very depressing. Hello, good sir.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Your things aren't very organized.
Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different... Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the element, but worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in... I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
I drink my fill, thanks.
You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Use my willpower. Go Paimon.
You think Paimon knows how to...
That was your best effort? Can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into... I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Sure you're not peckish, mate.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the rest.
Cooking? Paimon was looking...
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Hey.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. That does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsel.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again.
For the power of my willpower. How the crap do I make sunshine? Oh, mother of God. I am missing fish, and I don't even... fish and salt. I'm missing fish and salt. Fish and salt, fish and salt.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Fish and salt, yeah, missing fish and salt. I need to go to Leeway. Oh my god, there's a thing there. Oh, that sucks. Off to Leeway. Barely commission there. I need 2 fish and some salt. I think it's salt. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I need... do you have fish? And salt? Ha! I bought the salt, now I need the fish. God dang it, you're useless to me, I need fish. Maybe if I fall into the pond, I can find some fish. No fish? Fishes. I need you. Oh my god, I'm gonna drown. Oh my god. I did not drown. That is great. Fish. I demanded that... Oh my god. I demandeth that thou giveth me your face, so that way I can actually cook this thing for Albedo.
No time to lose.
You. I need fish. No fish? Frack. Where do I get fish?
If we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death.
The
Literally.
neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
I need fish. I need fish. Not this type of fish. I need the other type of fish. I also need to level up my albedo. I really need to level up my albedo. Where is my fish?
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous.
Where do I find the fish? I suppose my best option is to go down to the Dawn Winery area and fish. I need thy fish. Fish, 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 fish. I really need some fish. Fish, 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 fish. Give me you. Yeah. Yeah. And I got some Kalia lilies. No, I need to go back to Albababa. Need to go back to Albababa. Albababa is my friend. Albababa will give me what I need. Which I don't know what it is. I'm technically giving him something. But oh well. Potato, potato. Okay. Albababa.
I could get used to this.
I have all the things, I think, for the sunshine, whatever it's called. I shall cook it. Yes. Who should I cook it with? Anybody have, like, defense boosting thing? Okay, Noel. I shall cook you. Yes. I could only cook one, but I did it.
That was...
Here you go.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... Could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel this. And here's your portion. Enjoy.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
Not that often that Poemon gets this much attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon
Not
was
really.
keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong.
Hey! You were being nice a second, but you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good student?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper places is
Adams,
a challenge.
misfortune,
I managed to
misplacing.
retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you
Oh my
Don't
god.
worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. If you had, say, superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, a lost property would be I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the lost items.
You can use...
Oh, great. Okay. Aha.
This must
Electro
be
mark.
hypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right?
There.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental site, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains.
Yep,
Yep.
it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only
Dang.
a never before seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed to get...
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then.
Woo.
Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us
With
is
you
just
two,
beginning.
there's no end.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing?
No.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
No.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her?
No.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test.
It's like, no. No. No, it's like, what do you expect, buddy? That's what I'm doing. Okay. No, 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 F you. No, I don't want to fight you. No, no, no. Whatever you... I don't want it. Have a conversation with the grader right now. No, thank you. Although I will gladly see what... Oh, god damn it. I will gladly see what's in here. Of course. Just my luck. Oh well. Free rhymes for me.
Tidal wave.
Adventure time. Adventure time.
Where is the man? Where is the man? Why is he all the way up there?
Yahoo! Brace yourself.
Jeez Louise, Albedo.
You want us to jump
From up here.
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
You better have a better method.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the... I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative...
The opposite side of the lake. So
We're going swimming.
Limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
It's actually less stressful than the superpower part.
Then if you would, please.
wait a
Yeah,
minute.
okay.
While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Pop ba da pop 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 da pop pop pop. Done. That was
Great
easy.
work. I've never seen a performance. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking us.
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little.
Of course.
If it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights. It would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched thoroughly?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to sketch those hilly trails? Because you got to see something new and interesting and the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like sketchy?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime.
Woo!
Before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence.
Well, I failed.
Follow me. There.
Something about withering glory. That's all I read. Can I get there easily? Is there an easy way to... Of course, it's over there. Why wouldn't it be over there? Okay. Why wouldn't you be all the way over there? I don't know how I'm going to get to you at all. Well, I'll go to the peak of Vagafano, I guess. I guess that is the play. Go to the peak of Vadado to do the thing. $1,600 power, Giannis. That, yeah, I'm definitely going to farm that. Oh, I missed a precious chest? How dare I miss a precious chest? How dare... Oh, I missed 2. How dare I? That's free primos. How dare I miss that? Oh, another one? How dare I miss that? That's free primos. And XP. Now I need to find a way out of here. To a campfire. I'm gonna need to find a way up to go over it to go to the location I need to go. Bop. 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 I can't go up that. So I must go up this. Never mind, I can't go up that.
Here we go.
No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, mother of God. Oh, mother of God. Now I have to... Oh, mother of God. Why? Why? Now I have to go all the way back up that. Damn it.
Here we go.
I need to find a way to get over there. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now this is reasonable. Although the cold might kill my venti. Might be best to actually swap to somebody that can stomach this.
Stabilize.
Oh God. So much cold. I'm really gonna need some fire or something. Oh my God, there's fire right there. Oh my God, there's fire right there. Save me, fire. Here we go. And I might as well do this while I'm here. Just defeat a bunch of monsters.
I will have order.
Order.
You can run, but you can't hide. Title.
Pop.
Here we go. Everybody stand back. Brace yourself.
Stabilize.
Pop, pop. Pop. There we go. Hello,
I imagine
Albedo.
you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
Would or
If I were to
intensifies?
explore these ruins and return with... There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to... As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
Well, when there's a will, there's a
Remember
way.
that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as... So, let's see you in action.
Fuck.
No time to lose.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. No time to
Whoa. I did a thing. I did a thing. The 3 I did. Oh, Mother of God, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Okay, thank God. Okay, what are you?
City like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Of course you're gonna do this to me.
Yeah.
When you realize you're just constantly being watched by Albedo. Oh no. How do I really need to get to that warm CLA. Hello? Make me not cold anymore.
Yahoo!
Really?
You can get away?
Order.
It's order. Yeah. Yeah. Shouldn't let your guard down. Yeah.
So how many CLA is that? That's... So I need 2. Okay, so then there's the one over here that I need to somehow get to.
Yep.
Well, first off, big boy, I'm getting this. Second off, this is gonna suck. But I'll do it. There's also a challenge over there that I'm gonna need to do. Yes, warm CLA. Oh, go F off, Cryomage.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look.
I will have a look after this Cryomage leaves me the hell alone. Screw you.
Who's next?
Jeez Louise. What is down below, I wonder? It is a bunch of runes.
What's this?
Feel like I've seen these before.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secret. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after.
Another thing for the... Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively. The little reward I can offer is too small. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
I take it I passed the intelligence test.
I'm kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all the... Unless you can think of anything better to do.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
Oh my god.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean?
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from...
Listen, sister. Your guard's so high you can't even see over the top of it.
I'm just helping with the research. That's all I was doing.
You think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you. I'm only concerned with one thing.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use it.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into...
So, what are you gonna do?
Came here to be sure, so you have a praise for reassuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is... I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be... Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate... Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your...
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
Oh, F off, Rosaria.
She's gone. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she's just sensitive.
Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Jeez Louise, that girl actually set me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. To Albedo. Does this just about wrap up the start of the quest?
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Going to Albedo. Definitely gonna want to see two of him if I can. He's apparently really good at C2.
You're back. Good timing. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally by a nun no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today. And it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But The integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
That's it.
You couldn't tell that just by we spent all day working our butts off for them?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Only the guys will know.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. But after I observed you, I had another. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Ooh.
Oh, it looks like something's appearing.
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition, is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world?
Aw.
It was so short-lived.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever. And it didn't even...
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't with it just yet.
Things feel a little heavy right... Don't be sad. You've got Paimon. Albedo,
Oh, God.
Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful specimen.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for... In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure, if you want some company, find me anytime.
Glad I can count on... I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined.
Wait, so is he made of chalk?
If, one day, I lose control.
Is he a homunculus?
Destroy everything. Can I rely on you to stop?
Huh? Look at that. Looks like someone made camp here. Are other people adventuring nearby?
That is dark. That is... Wow, that is dark. Okay.
Fellow explorers are doing.
Okay. Very dark. Can I have my sword now?
Hey, it's Sucrose.
Hello.
Are you here to explore the snowy mountain? You scared me. But you were just standing over there, staring into... Not at all. I was just thinking of a name for a new subspecies of sweet flower I propagated. It has seeds that are 4 times as large as normal.
4 times sounds tasty.
Are you interested? It's a shame. If I wasn't... Yeah. Weren't you doing research in the city? How come you're... Timaeus and I were helping Albedo organize research data. Timaeus just left, in fact. You didn't... Sure didn't. He said that he wasn't as sharp as Albedo when it came to data. By quite a long shot, in fact. The significance of some things Albedo is able to grasp almost immediately. But we, on the other hand, take considerable time. I fear that this must be the difference in our knowledge and experience. Tomei seemed rather depressed about the matter. He said he was going to take a walk, so I'm currently settling the leftover affairs myself.
Feels like he's just leaving her high and dry.
I was originally going to take a look around myself after finishing up here, but unexpectedly, I gleaned some interest, but, well...
Researchers have to wait.
Ooh, what? Actually, don't have anything on us, but... Then, could I ask you for a favor? But...
Okay, he's hiding something.
What would a teacher have to hide from a student? That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. Wait, how are you so... Timaeus and I are both passionate researchers of alchemy. If it was anything else, Albedo wouldn't have any reason to hide it. You do have... Could you help me investigate what it is that Albedo... What do you think?
Here's about Albedo's secret stash.
Think... Alright, alright.
Okay, there we go. I need to go back to Albedo. How long is this? Jeez Louise.
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
Okay. I should basically unlock the sword. I think.
No time to lose.
Hi, it's us.
Are you lost?
No, we're not.
Secret says you could seal some unspeakable secret. Yes.
What do you do when our mission calls for a delicate approach?
Well, we weren't fooling him.
Sure, but still.
Actually, you've arrived at just the right moment. I have business with you too. Here, catch.
Huh? What's it?
As you can see, it is a sword.
It's nothing part of an alchemist
I
qualification.
did not make the sword. However, I did add some alchemical touches to it.
That sword is a very ominous sword.
Would you like to try it out?
You're giving me the
Research
sword.
indicates that this sword has some unique properties. Only you can. But I need to gather data from it.
Wait a second. How can there be a sword that only one person can use?
Any adverse side effects?
This sword has indeed had a curse laid upon it. An ordinary person would be unable to wield.
Huh?
Or perhaps I should say that only you are immune to the curse. As such, who could I find to help me? We gain little from saying more. Go find some monsters nearby. After all,
It's a sword. I'm gonna enhance the ever-living crap out of that sword. I'm gonna send the ever-living crap out of the sword. Enhanced sword to level 40, so it's literally Albedo's level.
This place is pretty.
I heard this thing is broken on Albedo. Your sword is now this sword. Oh, whoa. Okay. What do I want on you? Might as well slap you on. Any geo damage cup? I'll just up you on there. I mean, you're decent, you're not amazing. I kind of low-key would not mind this, considering it's Albedo. I low-key would not mind that Obelisk and Oblige piece being defense. HP. Crit damage. I think I might go with that. Then again, that's attack percentage, and it already has defense percentage. So I'll just randomly slap these on. Right here. HP flower. And then, I don't know, I'll just have a 4-piece basically right here already. 4-piece or cake Petra for now, since I don't really have much for you. Your sword.
No time to lose.
That is all the way over there. Oh, mother of God, why?
No time to lose.
Brace yourselves.
Why dost thou continuously torment me to climb a gigantic rock just so I can fight enemies? It is not entertaining at all. It is not an entertaining thing. Oh well, onward sail shipper to fight the slimes. I have achieved the sword, although I'm gonna need to refine the ever-living crap out of said sword. And also get those Senate materials, because I'm kind of actually low on those for some reason. It's a pretty overpowered sword.
How about those over there?
Paimon still has a bad feeling about this.
Bring it on.
Over here! It's with this brat! Give it back, you thief!
Treasure hoarders? There are treasure hoarders in a place this cold?
Enough talk!
Watch out.
They're trying to steal my thingy. It's my thingy. It's not your thingy.
Brace yourself. Get out of here! Let's play! Going in! Why do they never miss?
Solidify!
Wanted to play.
Another test subject. Suffocate.
Think you can get away?
Boop. That was easy.
Now that's
They certainly arrived quickly.
Wait, you're the thief they were talking about?
Goodness, no.
They seem to have been talking about this sword. What's going on?
Why are you looking at me like that? Of course I didn't steal the sword.
The look of disappointment.
Not long ago, the knights caught a band of treasure hoarders outside the city. The goods they were smuggling were also impounded. This sword was one of those items. We believed it to be stolen plunder, but no one came to claim it. Nor could we find out where it came from. So it languished in our store. I noticed it quite by chance while in our storehouse. To tell you the truth, such an old sword would see little use outside of alchemy.
You claimed it for yourself? Just like that? So, then what happened? You just took it?
Indeed. And I initially intended to perform some experiments on it. But I unexpectedly discovered its true origin. This ancient-looking weapon once passed through the hands of a now-deceased blacksmith.
A magical sword?
Magical sword.
It is said that the smith vanished not long after creating the weapon, with the weapon subsequently becoming lost to time. Working backwards from its eventual fate as plunder, one can guess that it was then stolen by the trick.
Blacksmith who made this weapon disappeared? That's
No, he just died of old age. Obviously.
cursed.
Exactly.
To think humans could make such a cursed
The
thing.
story of Durin in this. Durin was the black dragon who menaced Mondstadt, before finally being defeated by the combined efforts of the Valen and the Animo Archon Barbados.
Venti.
After a fierce battle, the vanquished Durin crashed to ruin here, falling into the thick snow gathers atop this mountain and never melts, which is a most curious phenomenon. Which leads one to wonder, was Durin's fall here purely by chance, or was it intent?
Could have really
Lore.
Perhaps this place was chosen as a gravesite precisely so that the snow's power could seal the corrosive toxin coming from Durin's body. It seems plausible that Barbados would think of...
Huh. Was Barbados such a capable god?
Barbados was Venti.
Well, these are just my postulations. I don't have any evidence.
Which is surprising to think that he's capable of anything that is beyond the realm of playing music.
In fact, I believe that the very sword in your hand has Durin's remains in it.
A dragon's remain?
Indeed. The dragon's eyes, claws, and scales, ground into dust before being used to coat the blade. In this way, Durin's corruption and venom entered into the sword and became the source of its power. This is very advanced craftsmanship. I presume that having successfully forged the weapon, the smith must have tried it out themselves. But using the sword in battle would have allowed the corruption to seep through the blade's handle and into their body. Ordinary mortals cannot withstand such power. The blacksmith must then have fled, driven mad by the curse, before meeting their end in some tried the volunteers before. This ability has protected you from being corrupted or poisoned, and you can complete, which is why you and only you can properly wield this sword.
Still, this sword really is huge. It's glowing.
As far as I'm concerned, this is where the real experiment begins. This sword is still very weak at present. However, in some sense, you could even say that it is a living thing.
So it's a sword that grows more powerful.
Adventure with it to your heart's content. I need you to help it. I believe that we will soon have all the proof.
That is Act 1, Festering Desire as well. Which I can claim this. And this. And I can't claim these yet, which makes me sad. Oh, mother of God. And I need to get the Archon's Rival to unlock this part. And then this will unlock in 2 days. So this is available, so we'll check back with that later. And of course this later. So that's good. And I can upgrade the sword one time. I think. Yes, I can. Now level 50 sword. Dang, I need more materials to upgrade you. Wednesday, Saturday. Dang it. Okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to have to farm the chains of the Dandelion Gladiator to upgrade the sword to level 60. And to refine it, I'm going to need Festering Dragon Marrow or another Festering Desire Sword. Okay. Well, it's a level 60 sword now. That's nice. Hope you all enjoyed this journey of meeting Albedo and festering and like unlocking the Festering Desire Sword. Because I definitely did enjoy it. Welcome to the start of the event. Like if you enjoyed and you want to see more, also to help the algorithm. Subscribe if you see fit or just want to support me, or a weird mix or a nice little mix of both. Hit that notification bell to stay notified of future uploads and streams. And catch you on the next one. Bye bye.